Hello everyone, this is Super RJ. Now, remember I reviewed about the two Nickelodeon shows, Alvin the Chipmunks and Honey Danger? Well, I gotta review another show that we know from years ago. And this time I'm ranting the Fairly Odd Parents 10th season rant. This is the 10th season rant of the Fairly Odd Parents. So, you might be guys wondering, what do I think about the Fairly Odd Parents? Well, I do like the show. It's way more. It's impressive like SpongeBob. It's going along like SpongeBob, and the animation is nice, and the characters are memorable. Even though I like other Butch Hartman shows, I never watched Danny Phantom his other show Danny Phantom that much. It was okay. I mean, I didn't watch it that much. I look at it, and I did watch the other show Tough Puppy. It was really funny. I give it that. But I'm not gonna talk about those shows. I'm talking about the main show Butch Hartman made, The Fairly Odd Parents. Now, I heard they making the 10th season of Fairly Odd Parents. It was like the fourth, maybe the fourth season in a row that introduced new characters. First, we have Poof, then there's Anti-Poof, Sparky, and then there's Chloe. With these four new characters in this season premiere, it kind of like a waste of time. Like Nickelodeon have running out of ideas. I mean, they couldn't leave the concept that can you have new characters in later season after a season premiere. It couldn't be that possible. Anyway, let me talk about what the first episode of season 10 I saw, the Big Fairy Share Scare. So what's the plot? The plot's around when Crocker introduced this new kid named Chloe, which she's of course a cliche character, which is the big hero, popular girl in school, which makes Timmy gets jealous and it's glad because the only thing that she never have, and that is Timmy's fairies. When he finds out that Chloe is her new next door neighbor, Timmy gets really ticked off and don't want to see Chloe ever or hear Chloe ever again. So to realize his wish is gone short because Jorgen once come in and said that Fairywear has a problem with this fairy shortage. That fairy doesn't want to become fairy godparents for kids. So the only way to save their progress is that Timmy has to share his fairies with Chloe. And it was like, what? That makes no sense. She has everything she needs to be happy. Doesn't doesn't the fairies come and help the children for being miserable? Anyway, after Jorgen let Chloe introduce Cosmo and Wanda, most rest of the episode when Timmy making up messed up wishes and Chloe doing some good wishing, yada yada. Until one moment Chloe and Timmy has one thing in common, and Timmy decided to agree that he will share a phrase with another person. And that's about it. Well, let's get the bad stuff out of the way. I mean, after I saw the ninth season with Sparky episodes, I find them really good. I mean, it's not that funny or less, but it does help my attention. And the animation is kind of a little bit right. In the character design, well, they're not that good. I mean, their heads are kind of like too big to. It's hard to explain how they make the character, especially the children and the fairies. It's like their heads are too big and make their body too small. It doesn't look good. And it did the same thing with this one. Sometimes the animation can be really sloppy as bad as like did with Martin SpongeBob. I mean, I know there's ghost stuff in SpongeBob, but sometimes Fairly Odd Parents does with this ridiculous humor and references. And another thing, the main problem I have with the new season of Fairly Odd Parents is that the show is way too over the top. I mean, it's loud, obnoxious, and the characters are way off for how they do. Especially Timmy and Cosmo and Mr. Turner. Now, these guys, they do have some problems I need to cover with later. And another problem I have with the episode. I'm sorry, that's my phone. Anyway, another problem I have with the 10th season was obviously was it they had to of course they're gonna have to shoehorn Foop in this episode. I mean, like, come on, we're not even like 5 minutes in, we already have to returning back to the characters. I like, if you want to shoehorn Foop in this, why not have Poof in it? I mean, like, it's possible. I know Foop and Anti-Poof and Poof has are arch enemies, but why do they have to have Foop be the only one in this episode aside Poof and Sparky? Why can't they have Sparky back? And it's been a while they have Foop around. I mean, Poof. Sorry about that. But they could say, like, Poof is actually now a fairy godparent. Because I remember one episode he was with Mr. Crocker's mom. And he's like, huh, that's really, that's kind of like lazy. And another problem is they still have no reason and no explanation why the Timmy had to share his fairies with Chloe. All George said, there's a reason, Turner, and it's a joke about him carrying a man purse. And seriously, all they say about why they had to do is because of the fairy shortage and fairies taking other jobs like making candles. I mean, what? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't follow up. Maybe because after Timmy keeps making up his wishes, making bad wishes, is causing the fairy world magic gone really bad. Since nobody fear about. Yeah, that's my thing. Maybe that's the reason why the fairy shortage goes down. Maybe because Timmy's the only one who makes a lot of bad wishes, which causes fairies to become fear about becoming fairy god kids. If their fairy god kids might do the same thing what Turner does, and that's the thing that will work in this episode. But no, all they did was they had to make an excuse about why they had a fairy shortage. This doesn't win. Now, let me talk about the new character, Chloe. Now, Chloe she's a pretty findable character, although she kind of she's too hyper and all that stuff, just like the show that what it is now. Like I said, the show was way too loud, especially Cosmo and Miss Turner. I'll get them later. Now back on Chloe, she's just desperately just a regular average girl who has everything. I mean, literally has everything. It has no purpose or whatsoever need to have let her share fairies with Timmy. It just, I'm fine with that having a girl, Timmy having a share fairy with a girl, but since they made this girl too perfect to not having fairies, it has no purpose on it whatsoever. Alright, so let me talk about the two characters I have problems with, most problem. Firstly, Mr. Turner. Now, although Mr. Turner is funny, sometimes, but most of the time, he has some weird stuff to do on his job and mostly in his hobby. And he does takes the cake along with Cosmo. He's just too loud and obnoxious. And Cosmo, God, he's even more way too annoying. I mean, think back to the original seasons. He used to be like a funny idiot, but now they make him like pure idiot. What it means that when I met a funny idiot like Patrick in the old season of SpongeBob, he used to be funny, but sometimes mostly annoying of an idiot a little bit. But with Patrick become idiot, that means he's not really trying to be funny. It's like he really is that stupid and dumb at 100% scale, the scale of dumbness. And Cosmos, he literally just takes the cake. I mean, literally. In other episodes I saw in season 10, he does literally a lot of stupid wishes to grant for Timmy. Now, as for Timmy himself, he's gone literally bland now. I mean, he's gone literally too over the top of everything. He's starting to become careless for everything, like every average kid does. And that's all I can say about him. Also, here's another stupid thing. When Timmy's about to do his wishes with Chloe around, all he does is do bad wishes, and Chloe does nothing but watch Timmy do something bad, like let the werewolves come out of the sewers, or let the anti-fairies march around Dimsdale because he wished for no Fridays. It's just, Come on, Chloe, do something. You're not. Why are you blind or deaf? I mean, yeah. Come on, Nickelodeon. I want you to be perfect again. I literally want you to do. But you did successfully Loud House and bring the real SpongeBob back. But you can't. But you can't literally make every character, a complete idiot for not doing what they're supposed to do. You just need to let them stand up and face the facts. But you can't have their own way to do what they want to do with the plot. It's just not funny. It's like anti-humor. Anyway, although there are some good parts, and let me get the good stuff of the episode now. I'm gonna say some a little bit. I do like some of the jokes, like the duck lips gag that got me a laugh, and Mr. Crocker is always funny at best. And that's all I can say about the episode. That's all I can say about the episode on the season premiere. As the rest of the episodes, they're okay. I mean, Nickelodeon, after I saw the episode when Chloe becomes a girly squirrely scouts, I mean, I was like waiting for the next episode might give a smile, but Nickelodeon, but Bush Hartman and his people on the show have running of ideas what they're supposed to do. I mean, I did saw their episodes that are coming up, but I keep waiting and desperately. I mean, like that's the problem. Like Nickelodeon, they're trying to, like they're having wasting their time trying to make an episode so we can let us waste our money so they can have more time making the episode. It's like they're wasting their time not doing anything to help them save the network. It's just too much. Anyway, as the other episodes I mentioned there are some episodes like completely rip-offs, like the Fair Bears, where Chloe watches this dumb old parody of the Care Bears known as the Fair Bears, and it's really boring and humorless. And then also again, another episode I saw they built another shoehorn character, and it's Catman who returns. And we know who voiced him, Adam West. That's right, the annoying mayor from Family Guy. Now, I bet when Adam West recorded this episode with Catman, that stars Catman this season, I mean, like I bet Adam West found out he wasted his time to actually find out this episode was really bad for him, for his character, because they make him pure idiot, pretty more dumb as heck. Like in season 9, he think Timmy's dog Sparky is his arch enemy, Dogman, I think. But this one, they make him think that Chloe is his old sidekick Cat Girl. I mean, come on, Nickelodeon, you gotta make something clever with new ideas. Stop with the stupidity. You're not a network to make your main characters stupid. You're supposed to make them clever and unique, not idiots. It's like you're very ignorant to what your old Nickelodeon fan, had to say. So, even though the Fairly Odd Parents overall, the Fairly Odd Parents, I'm not sure Fairly Odd Parents will ever continue on. I'm sure hope it'll end soon with season 10. I hope they will. Because sometimes the characters are annoying, the animation is kind of gets terrible at times. The jokes are not that funny, and overall, they gotta have some boring jokes and ignorant characters, and nothing but tons of filler and boring plots. So what do you guys think about? Tell me what you guys think about season 10 of the Fairly Odd Parents. Just put in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.